Hi, my name is Lakeisha Gustav. I am originally from Brooklyn, New York. I live in Huntsville, Alabama. I decided to take this class to really strengthen my voice. I was sick, really sick. I had pneumonia and I was septic and I had pulmonary issues and I kind of lost my voice. And I was a worship leader. I used to sing all the time. I was a singing evangelist, but I see that my voice has really suffered from being sick. So I really wanted to build my voice up again so that I can sing better than I used to. Um, my story and my background is I've been singing since I was 5 years old. I used to sing in church. I've been a choir director. I've been, in several groups and choirs. I've directed choirs, and music has always been the center of my life. My background is I'm Haitian. I'm of Haitian descent, so I sing in three languages. My history is I also was classically trained, so I've had a lot of vocal coaches, but mostly classical. They always wanted me to stay in the opera classical um, realm, but I always loved gospel. I've always loved jazz. I've always loved being able to sing just all kinds of music. My mom, raised me to be very eclectic. I grew up listening to chansonnette française. I grew up listening to South African music. I grew up listening to Italian music in just eclectic, really different kinds of genres, and of course my own Creole compa music also. So and also Christian music. So I have several artists that I love. I love Miriam Makeba, who is was from South Africa. I love Aretha Franklin. I love Bonnie Raitt. I love Adele. I love um, Kenny Rogers. I love Michael McDonald. Love Lionel Richie. Love a whole bunch of host of people, but my favorite Mireille Mathieu. So I have all of that inside of me, and Barbara Streisand. Just so many singers that I grew up with, grew up singing and hearing. Um, Question is like what do I want to sing? Why do I want to sing? I want to sing because I wake up singing. I hum. I'm always humming. If people see me at any store, they'll be like, "Oh, um, I love the way you sing," or they'll hear me singing or humming because that's just me. I just realized that music has always been the center, besides God, has always been around my life. Um, my ideal audience, I can sing to an audience of one, and I can sing to an audience of many or thousands, and I've done it before in my life. But what I really love to do is to sing to people who really are kind of needing a pick me up. I remember singing to my aunt when I was little. She always reminds me that when she was really down, I sang to her, "You light of my life." And she was crying and she's always like, "Oh, that really picked me up." So I think ever since and I think I must have been at least 3 or 4 years old singing "You Light of My Life." So um, my friends, always get me to sing for something, are pushing me up for karaoke or whatever it is that I could be in a fashion show and there's nothing happening and they'll be like, "Keish, why don't you go and sing?" So singing has been my life. It was my main identity was a singer until several years ago I had no voice. Then I had to realize that I was more than just my voice. So now I am singing because I love it, and because when I do it, I it just makes me light up, and it makes other people light up too. At the end of this class, I want to become a better singer. There's some things that I need to work on. My pitch sometimes, my middle register, and um my falsetto. There's like a big disconnect. So I've had so many different teachers, so many different genres that I've sung that I want to sing them well. And so right now, like I said, I've been having some vocal issues. So I definitely want to get better. At the end of the day, I also am coming out with my single, so and which was a blessing. And so I definitely want to be able to sing better by the time that comes out. So I'm just gonna sing um one of my favorite songs. I want Jesus to walk with me. I want Jesus to walk with me. All along this pilgrim journey, Lord, I want Jesus to walk with me. So I'm definitely looking forward to gaining feedback and also to becoming a better singer from me, from my own voice. I used to mimic a lot of singers' voices, but at the end of the day, I want my own authentic sound and my own authentic voice. So, bye.